The Model Y is my personal favorite Tesla and is Tesla's best-selling car, but it's missing one thing, an instrument panel that both the Model S and the Model X do have. However, what if I told you can get what you always dreamed of, an instrument panel that shows you your power consumption, your speed, your blind spot lights, your navigation, basically additional information for you Tesla data nerds.
So let's take a look what this TestLogic can do for you. So when you get the delivery from TestLogic, you will get this box, and this box will have a pretty cool packaging. It gives you a preview of what it will look like. This is the Tesla steering wheel, and you'll mount your phone and show the new instrument panel. Once you open it, this right here will give you all the power you need to get all that additional information. So let's get this plugged into here. You'll get a prying tool, which will be handy for this strip that we have to remove right now. I like to consider myself as a handy person, but really not. All you have to do is yank this. Anyone can do this. Look, I'm doing it. I didn't even need to use a tool for this portion. Just pull this off, gain access to this area. That's it. Simple click off. Look at that. And the second piece you want to remove is this part right here. And before you do that, you do have to remove this little bolt here. Yoink it off. That's it. It's really that easy. That's it. Just keep yoinking at it, and there you go. All you really need is access to this area right here, so you can attach this TestLogic transmitter. And now what you want to do is go back to your TestLogic box and grab this right here. And this will all make sense very shortly. So you want to plug this in here. Boom. And then this part. Go down here. You may want to remove this too, further access. Use your handy dandy prying tool again. And this carpet-like strip covering what you need access to are these little cables and power sockets. So what you want to do is remove this section here next to this blue cable. There you go, simple. Plug this in instead after your TestLogic transmitter is plugged in here. Click, boom, plug this in here. Okay, and then you should have this remaining piece left over here. And once you pull this section apart, you'll see that there's an empty blue socket. There you go. Click it in, boom, in that blue socket. Once that's in the blue socket, you're pretty much done installing this. You can tuck this away now, wherever it kind of fits in. Look, now it's hidden forever. And once you reverse the steps, it should look like how it previously did. Nice and smooth, like nothing has ever been put inside. This does not void your Tesla warranty, so you can always remove it whenever you want, or you can just leave it in. The next step is head over to your app store on your mobile phone. Guess what? This is your instrument panel. And search for TestLogic Dash. You'll see this. This is what you download. I've already downloaded it because I'm very prepared and ready for this video. Download it, go to TestLogic Dash, and this is the cool functional instrument panel that you will see. There's a lot of data available. I'll walk you through everything that's really cool about this, and once you swipe, you'll see additional information like your power consumption, drive select you're on, and your navigation in case you don't want to always look down. So one problem I personally find is whenever I'm driving, I'm doing this, I'm looking straight ahead and I'm driving, but I need to always look down a little bit, slightly like down this way, to just double check any information that I need to use from here. But with this, the idea is you mount this over here as an instrument panel, and you view your information, just a quick look down. That information is available, I personally think, in a safer manner. You'll see that it is reading my information. You'll see that it has 55% battery, and look, I have 55% battery, so it is working. The third and final step for the installation, what you want to do is mount it. Steering wheel over here. You can go to your car icon over here, and then go to controls and go to steering and just pull it out. Use the left scroll wheel to move it forward, and that way you want to mount it right behind here. So what they'll give you are two pieces that also doubles as a phone charger. So this right here is a 3M sticker over here, 3M sticker over here, so that way it stays very strongly and put. So what you want to do is remove this. Look at how strong it is. Strong. You want to put it back here or any place that is convenient for you. Now, before you stick this onto the back of your steering wheel, leave this aside and put this magnetic backing over here, where it'll also be doubles as a phone charger, at the back here. Take this charging cable and feed it through here. Okay, and the idea is you're sticking this at the back of the phone charger. Run this wire back here and plug it to the USB-C port back here. Of course, you can make it look pretty. You can tuck it in so that way it's not like always dangling and things like that. See that it's working, it is charging. Then what you want to do is remove this 3M cover. It's sticky, and stick it in my finger here. Just enough so it's at the edge over here. Stick it. I want to be sure that I'm happy with the positioning of it. Stick it on, boom. And just like that, look at that. That's actually really cool. I really like that view. And I'm starting the windshield wiper. But that's it. The installation is done. Let's give it a test and let's see what we see when we're actually driving. It's really cool because I am seeing everything from the same line of sight. By the way, you can do your 0 to 60 here, so you don't need a draggy anymore with this device. And if you want to navigate through the screens over here, because there are more than one screen, all you have to do is use your right scroll wheel, right again, and then your speedometer as well. Very accurate because it's feeding directly into the TesLogic transmitter. We're seeing exactly that. The speed is matching whatever is being shown on the screen, and as well as additional data like your range, your current trip, and things like that. So, and now when you do use your indicator, it blinks left as well. That's really cool. And then right as well. If I click right, there you go. And if I engage autopilot, for example, you'll see that the steering wheel is blue, which lets you know when your autopilot is engaged. So it lets you know even on the screen when it's engaged. So there's a lot of information that it's feeding to you. Now, I won't lie to you guys, I was a little bit skeptical if I would find it useful. I'm really liking it, and I can see myself using this in the foreseeable future because I do feel like it's easier to view information over here. I know you have to glare over like half an inch, but still, like I think there is a difference that I do notice, and I think a lot of drivers would notice that difference. Before, I was previously shooting in dark mode. Now our screen is turned to light mode, and it does match. I really love the blind spot part. So whenever I am indicating the light, it lights up. But if someone was in our blind spot, it will turn red to let you know someone is in our blind spot. Okay, now that we have some cars next to us, we can test out the blind spot. You can see it's already yellow there to let me know someone's in my blind spot, and that is super cool. Turning right here, and you see it's red. It's red. So it does not only tell you when someone is in your blind spot, it turns yellow and red to let you know that someone's in your blind spot. And of course, when there isn't, it does turn green. So that's great.
TesLogic also has additional features like anti-ticket speed limit, which reduces your speed to match the maximum allowable speed limits in your area, which will prevent you from getting any kind of speeding tickets. It also has battery preheat, which prepares your Tesla for supercharging 10 to 20 minutes before your scheduled session. And lastly, we also have chill kickdown, which automatically changes your driving dynamics from chill or sport mode. Depending on whether you do a full throttle kickdown for 1 second, it'll switch over to sport. And if you don't do any full throttle kickdowns for at least 30 seconds, it switches back to chill mode.
So I have to say this TesLogic accessory definitely exceeded my expectations. I thought it would be okay, but I definitely noticed an improvement in my driving experience. That visibility that I had and being able to view that information was amazing. If you're interested in getting one for yourself, check the link and save some money.